Civil societies in the country have emphasized the importance of sexual reproductive healthcare service for women and girls with disabilities to allow them to develop their full identities and realize their potentials. Executive Director, Advocacy for Women with Disabilities Initiative, Mrs. Patience Dixon, made the emphasis in a media briefing in Abuja. Let's join Lois Abasambo for details.
For Women with Disabilities Initiative, Mrs. Patience Dixon said sexual human rights are rights that form the fundamental parts of the right to health and should not be neglected.
Sexual and reproductive health and rights entail set of freedom and entitlements. They encompasses the right to have control over decisions concerning our sexuality and reproduction without discrimination, coercion and violence, and the right to access a range of sexual and reproductive health facilities.
Mrs. Patience Dixon said lack of empowerment is exposing women and girls with disabilities to risky health challenges that could cost their lives or hamper their participation in nation building. She lamented the existing gap against women and girls with disabilities, attributing it to lack of access to proper education and employment, while calling on government and stakeholders to ensure equal recognition and rights to access to basic facilities without discrimination. Also speaking, board member, Advocacy for Women with Disabilities Initiative, Mrs. Victoria Akintaru, advocated for right to interpretation for women with hearing impairment going to health facilities to avoid misinformation that could endanger their lives.
That even doctors in their curriculum, they are educated. Some of these things need to be included in curriculum so that as they are coming out of school, they know something about persons with disabilities. Quite often, when ladies with disabilities with hearing impairment go to hospitals, there's nobody to interpret. Sometimes the doctors will just assume, oh, this is what this person needs. I've seen cases of where women with hearing impairment are given medicine for abortion because they thought all she needs was abortion. She wasn't even pregnant. But that is the assumption. So we really, little things like this matter a great deal.
She called on parents to make deliberate efforts to teach children how to interact with persons with disabilities to give room for full acceptance in the society. Lois Abasambo, ASO Television News.